All right, in 2008, I wanted to make a one-piece guitar. And so I made this prototype, which was all walnut. And it was a quarter sawn piece of walnut, parallel grain, the whole thing. So it came from a massive tree up in Pennsylvania. I had let the wood dry for 5 years. But anyway, jumbo stainless steel frets, 25. One piece of wood guitar. No fingerboard glued on. No neck joint. The pickups mount through the back of the guitar underneath that piece of teak. It's been bathtub out back there. Pickups mounted through the back, and it's all one piece of wood. It's got a beautiful tilted back headstock, kind of rounded a little bit like a scroll, and it is just fantastic. Fantastic build. Twang Masters by Fralin with a old Gibson mini humbucker in the middle position. Has 3 volumes and a tone. It also has a Veritone on there for 5 different sounds. And then it has the Callahan cold rolled steel bridge. Callahan Guitars makes this, and their bridge is the most, I'd say it's the cleanest of the metals. Like, I had a Fender bridge on here, vintage Fender, and it was darker sounding than this. This was cleaner and brighter and more chime to it. And it stays in tune well. And I've got locking, I think this is Fender style tuners on there. So Shaler is the tuners. I'm playing through the Fender Cyber Twin on the British setting. And so we're going to give this thing a listen so you can hear this guitar. These pickups are very single coil like, if you will. And they sound like big single coils. There's a coil here, right? And a coil here, wired as a humbucker. But since they're separate, it has a single coil attack. So it's not very dirty, if you will, like a regular humbucker. that's the bridge pickup. Here's the neck pickup. Sorry for the slop. Here's the mini humbucker. So let's got less output than the Twang Masters. That's the mini bucker, and that's the bridge pickup. Let's listen to the baritone switch here, so you can hear it. So that's bypass right there. This is without the baritone. First position. Really bright, huh? Pretty punchy and in your face. The first setting on the baritone cuts out all the bottom end and turns into Weasel's Rip My Flesh mode. And it's nice if you have a lot of gain. Like if you step on a fuzz face and use it, you have this pterodactyl cut through with a fuzz face that is just like nothing else. I wish I had the fuzz face set up. I could demonstrate that for you, but I don't. But you get the idea how bright that is, right? Sorry, I'm a little sloppy. So that's the first position. That's the pterodactyl Weasels Rip My Flesh. First position. That's what I call it. I know it's stupid, but. This is the second position. So there's bypass, first position, second position. Obviously, you heard the bottom end kicked back in. So this is with the bottom end, more bottom end. Still got that angry nasal. It's like somebody squeezed your nose and you're getting mad at them and you're in a fight. That's what it sounds like to me. Nasal fight tone. So that's the nasal's fight mode, fight club. Next position, more bottom end. Now it sounds like this. It's got the, this is the trumpet, muted trumpet tone. So that's more of a muted trumpet. Next tone is even more bottom end. This sounds like somebody put a blanket over your amplifier. This is the blanket tone. It's real dark now. Now it's very much like a humbucker. The tone is like a woman tone, or what do you want? Clapton kind of. Sorry, I turned it down my finger. Lots of sustain with the one-piecer. This is the last position, position 5. Again, just adds more bottom end. Back to bypass. So it goes down about an octave. Goes down to a low D. It goes from here to here. So you can see that the Callahan stays right in tune. And so this guitar was never for sale because it was the first one I built. And the artwork was to show off what we can do and how we build a guitar. And obviously this is just a stock Callahan bridge. Stays right in tune, 6 screws. Sounds great. And it's pro. You can go out on tour with this. And I've taken it out and played live with it several times. I've played it a lot. But the stainless steel frets, you know, they don't wear out. And it's a smart move to do on a one-piece guitar. I would recommend stainless steel. This is a Graphtec nut, by the way, if I didn't say that already. And as you can hear, it's fantastic. We build these guitars for clients and people all the time. So if you're interested in this type of construction and you want something with lots of sustain and a lot of punchy, I don't think anything's more punchy than a one-piece guitar. It's just a big neck. So it's got a lot of bite and punchiness to it that once you start gluing fingerboards on, you're getting into some compression there for the notation on the neck. And it doesn't punch quite the same thing as a slab neck does, or in this case, a slab guitar.